And we are live. Welcome to episode 54 of Drinking Games. I'm here, as always, with James. How's it going, buddy?
Good, good. How's it going with you?
It's going all right. We had this freaking long ass meeting at work today that I had to go to. They were like, oh, it's going to be a quick one, like an hour and a half in and out. Ended up being like twice that long. It was like kind of ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, half of it was like our fault because it was kind of like an informal meeting, so we were all like cracking jokes and shit the whole time, shit like that, which didn't help like make the meeting go forward because we were
Yeah.
all fucking with each other. Uh, but the cool thing was, is like after the meeting, we had like a little cooking competition.
Oh,
Uh,
that's cool.
yeah, it was like our version of Chopped, basically. Uh, and we were split into teams, and like the secret ingredient was peaches.
Hmm.
My team didn't end up winning, uh, but we were pretty close. It was just like basically what they told us, what our boss told us is it was definitely like one of the more tastier dishes, but the peaches kind of got canceled out with all the other flavors we were dealing with. So it's like, oh no, fuck, So
Yeah.
obviously, but it was fun. It was like a cool little thing to do. Uh, so hopefully they do that every meeting because that was kind of neat. You know what I mean? But
That sounds cool. Yeah. Now, are you guys reopening anytime soon?
well, we're at half capacity on the inside now. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, and we've been doing like just carry out and deliveries for a while, but yeah, now
Yeah.
we were at 25. Then Florida's lifted it to 50 now. It's just a gradual thing. It'll probably go up to 75 in the next week or two, and then
Hmm.
fully after that. Still no bars or nothing open. I know
Yeah.
California's talking about staying closed for 3 more months. That's like kind of ridiculous, right?
I don't know, dude. Better safe than sorry, right? I mean, I know um, LA County is still at the stay-at-home thing until July, like the end of June.
Yeah, that's
So, and like a bunch of 4th of July stuff got canceled, and then like the LA County Fair, which is like a big thing out here. It's like a couple, like I'm kind of on the border of San Bernardino and LA County,
gotcha.
and they have it in a city closer this way. They don't have it towards LA. It's in a city called Pomona, and they're considered LA County, so they have the LA County Fair there, and they canceled it, and that's usually in September. It goes all of September.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
so they canceled it.
So hot
So
September. They still expect. Wow.
yeah, they canceled it. It goes. I'm pretty yeah because it ends like around my birthday, which is at the end of September.
Oh yeah. Uh, speaking of which, my birthday is Saturday.
Oh, happy birthday
Yeah,
early.
man, it's crazy. And in good old fashioned shittiness, I like pinched a nerve in my back to like.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't even know how I did it. I think I just like turned a weird way. I was like, great, I'm gonna be turning 29, and I hurt myself in some sort of dumb old man way before my birthday.
Could be worse, dude. Like I got 2 more years till I'm 40, so uh, you
Oh
could
yeah,
be in my situation.
true, true.
Fucking add 10 more years to your life.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, shit's still the same over here. Working a lot. They changed my They changed my hours to all 13-hour days. So
Holy shit.
instead of just working 10 and then maybe some overtime, now it's like mandatory fucking 13. And then I waive my second lunch so I can get the full 13.
So, and you're doing that 4 or 5 days a week?
5.
5. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. I'm the only one. Like, my boss was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking split up the hours so that not everybody's fucking carrying the load." And then of course I get all my work days are 13-hour days, and I'm working 5 days. And
It
the other
sounds like
guy,
they're at least relying on you. That's good, I guess.
yeah, like yesterday I had to tell him no, I'm not coming in because he wanted me to cover for somebody on Wednesday.
Hmm.
And I was like, "Nah, man, I can't do that, dude. Like, you should see, like, look at how many hours I fucking slept today, dude."
Oh, yeah, I think you showed me a picture. Oh, yeah. Jesus. Almost.
Like, I obviously needed some sleep.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
So if I would have went to work last night, I would have got off at 5 in the morning today. So,
Mm-mm.
yeah, and then my kids ended up not coming over this week, so that kind of like I was able to recharge,
Yeah. Yeah.
which I've needed to because just been going hard the last 2 months. I was actually able to play some games, which I'm excited to talk about.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was like, I totally lost track of time right now, and that's why I hit you up because I looked down, like I was like, oh fuck, it's like after 10
Oh, yeah. I
nighttime.
ended up, like, taking a short nap, so I didn't act like I was, like, too tired on the show. I was like, fuck
Yeah,
it, I'm gonna take, like, an hour nap before we
yeah.
do this podcast.
Well,
Uh,
like now today, I'm not falling asleep on the podcast, which is nice.
yeah. But, yeah. That's awesome. You got to play some games. We can go ahead and talk about you first, because my shit's only changed a little bit.
Um,
Yeah, go ahead.
oh yeah, yeah. I downloaded fucking Mafia 2, um, because of the remastered stuff. And dude, that game is seriously my favorite Mafia game out of all of them. I played it to completion. I got a gang of the collectibles, and I don't know. I like that like era of like mobster. Like I could watch Goodfellas over and over again, even though that's later on.
Yeah.
Um, you know, uh, I don't know. I like that mobster, like, hey, you fuck, like fucking
Yeah.
Italian mobster shit. So like, and the story's really good, man. Like, you're a fucking guy who got in trouble and got forced into the army, and then came back and started getting into this mob shit. Um,
Hmm.
hey man, that shit looks way better than it did. Like,
Oh, so they like did a good job with the remaster, huh?
yeah, yeah, it looks way better. The controls are the same and they're still like kind of wonky, and it's a total Grand Theft Auto, like Vice City 3, like that style of game, like clone. But I don't know, I like it, dude. Like they have the seasons and shit, which is cool. Like right now it's kind of weird because I'm playing in like when it's snowing and they're playing like all this Christmas music and shit.
That's
And
kind of
I'm
weird.
like, dude, it's hot as fuck right now. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. But later in the game, it'll fucking transition to like a summer, you know. But yeah, it looks really good. The story's really good. It's just the controls are still kind of wonky. I don't know. The fighting is really good though. Like for an open world game, like the fighting system is very simple, but I still like it. It works.
Oh
And
yeah.
I played about an hour and a half of that, so like I'm starting to like I got through the tutorial and now I'm starting to get into like the mob shit.
Dope.
So yeah. Yeah, the game's fun. I don't know, have you played it too?
I have not played 2. I haven't played any of the Mafia games until yesterday. I started playing 3 because,
Yeah.
you know, obviously the trilogy's out, and I already had Mafia 3 because it was on
PS
uh,
Plus.
PS Plus at one point, and I got the definitive edition content upgrade for free because I already had Mafia
What
3.
what is the definitive edition upgrade though?
It's just all the DLC that you got.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all it is. It has like 3 story DLCs, and then there's some like extra guns that you get and shit like that. So it's just like
Okay.
all the DLC. Um, and yeah, I'm actually kind of digging it. I'm around the same boat as you, like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours into it,
Yeah.
and
I've I've actually played like quite a bit of it.
yeah, I dig
Um
I dig the story, man. It's cool that like the dude's coming back from Vietnam, and he's getting back together with his family. You can tell there's like shady, mob shit going on. It's in like Louisiana,
yeah.
and then like all hell breaks loose, and like his like he pretty much gets like his this is spoilers for like the first 2 hours of the game, or hour or plus of the game, but like he has like his entire family murdered right in front of him, and then like you survive a gunshot to your head, like it grazes
Yeah.
your skull. It's like some crazy shit, and it's like, oh shit, you know where this is fucking going down now. Like,
Yeah, he's gonna go against the Italian mob.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
very cool. I like the time period. Uh, it's, and it's so funny that I mean, like, it was in that time where like people were still pretty racist. You know what I mean? So
Oh
like,
hell yeah.
you'll be like walking past white people, and they'll be like clutching their purses and shit like that. Because you play a black dude. Well, he's like half black, but obviously,
Yeah.
like, as long as you look black, racism doesn't give a fuck about it. Uh, but so that's interesting that all the different cars of that era and shit like that. Like your main character starts with like this badass muscle car that he bought before he went on the war. Uh, and then there's all the other cars and shit. I don't know. The game actually looks pretty good. Some of the gunplay kind of sucks.
Yeah. It's
It's
like a
not like,
thing through those games, like the controls are kinda a little bit wonky.
and I don't know. This whole trilogy thing is a little bit weird because it's like you get one game that's a complete remake, Mafia One. You get Mafia Two, which is a remaster, and Mafia Three is just the same game with all the DLC.
Yeah.
They didn't change anything with that one. Uh, so they're kind of pushing it with these because each one is being called the definitive edition. Well, no, Mafia
Yeah.
One is like a complete from the ground up remake.
Yeah.
I'm actually like super interested in seeing how that comes out. We've seen a couple
Have
pictures
you
of
played it?
Mafia One. No, no.
Yeah. It's like
But if this is a
I
complete ground up remake, the controls
I
must
hope
be
they
like super good. You know what I mean? Like,
I hope they change some of it because that game was like it was a little too harsh. Like when you're driving around, you get pulled over.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck am I? And then they give you a ticket, and then you're back on your way. You know, it's like that game. I remember playing it and being like interested, like, oh, this is cool, this is different, but it kind of like was boring as fuck. Like you had to like stop at the red lights, or else you're getting a fucking ticket.
Yeah. Well, it being a full-on remake, I would hope they would get rid of some of those things. You know what I mean? And I'm also interested in. I'm also just interested in because Hangar 13 handled this remake as well, which is the same people who made Mafia 3. And
And their name is on Mafia too. It says Hangar 13 and 2K present.
oh, okay, so they did the remaster then of Mafia 2. That's cool. So they've been fucking busy, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm just interested in seeing what this full-on remake is, and seeing how they do, because I know they kind of got shit on a little bit with Mafia 3, like it was their first game that they made, and
Yeah.
it wasn't like
You'll
the greatest, and I'm sure I'll fucking find that out like
you'll find
further
out.
along.
Like I don't know if like you'll care too much because it kind of does the Days Gone thing where it's kind of confusing on what progresses the story.
Yeah,
And you kind of didn't seem to mind that. I don't know, it bugged me a little bit, but it's even more confusing than Days Gone. Like
hmm.
you start getting all these territories and then you're like, "Oh fuck, where do I go?" Like what's there's no like, "Hey, this is the next story beat." It's more like, "Hey, choose whatever you want to do."
Okay. Hmm. Well,
So it kind of fucked with me. Like I kept going back to this one chick cuz it seemed like it was progressing the story, but in reality, it was just progressing that side of the story. I didn't really know where to go to do the main story, you know.
gotcha. Uh, but yeah. Besides Mafia 2, what else have you been messing with?
Um, I just got out of fucking playing The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners.
Ooh,
Um, that game is good. That game is really fucking good, dude.
I need to
Like,
play that. I have it, but I still have yet to like fully pick it up yet.
yeah, I was like, oh man, we got to do the podcast. Like, I wish I had a little bit. Like, after we're done with the podcast, I'm gonna go back and start playing it more. Like,
Oh,
I got out of the tutorial, and then I got through the first mission where I find like my headquarters, and I don't know. I did a mix of like, um, I push the button and it only goes 15 degrees, you know, and
okay,
then
yeah,
head.
like click
I did
turn.
I did a mix of click turning and going where my head goes, just so I can like kind of. And then it does the same thing as No Man's Sky, where you have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the click, the look, and then this, and then
Yeah.
everything is like on smooth.
Okay.
So, uh, yeah, that game is fucking good, dude. Like in the beginning, you're on some boat. And,
That
I
shit's
don't know.
like
You're
kind of trippy, man. You're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, like dude, that game is good, man. Like you run into this guy that you've been talking to, and some people fucked his ass up, and he's like hanging from a tree by his feet. And he's telling you, hey, you know, there's a fucking reserve, man. I was gonna split it with you, but split it with this girl. Save the girl. And you're like, who the fuck are you talking to? And it's cool because they give you choices of like like how to, like kind of like Skyrim, you know?
Yeah.
And after you're done talking to him, he turns into a zombie because obviously the walkers got to him because he's hanging
Mm-hmm.
upside down and all fucked up. And like I just took this fucking like ice pick, bro, and just fucking like stabbed him. And it's crazy, like Like, I'll stab somebody, but it registers how fast you go.
Yeah.
So like the faster you go, you'll stick it into their skull, and I'm sitting here going like this, and I'm just like stabbing him in the eyes, and it's not, and he's still like going nuts, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck's going on? So finally, I put a good one in him, and it killed him. I was like, I'm gonna put this guy out of his fucking misery, but then,
Yeah.
but then I'm just stabbing him in the eyes. I'm like, oh man, my bad. I'm totally fucking up on killing you.
That's
I'm
good.
making you suffer more. Like,
Yeah.
sorry,
Ow, my.
but yeah, that game is really fucking good, dude. Like, I can't wait to get more into it. Like I said, I just got to like my base, and it's like a bus the old man set up in a graveyard,
Mm.
and it's kind of it's cool, man. But like, there's so much shit on you. Like, you got a light
Yeah.
over here, you got your journal over here, you got a gun wherever you want it, like here or here. You got, and then you can put like a stabby thing over here or like on your sides,
And then you
and
got
then
your
you can put like
backpack.
a two-handed weapon on your back,
Yeah.
and you got your fucking backpack on this side.
Yeah. So much
So
shit
like,
to deal with. Yeah.
yeah,
Aspire 1 is
but
kind of like that too. Aspire 1
which
VR.
one,
Aspire 1
dude?
VR operative.
Not to get off the subject, but I saw like they had a free update or something for it.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a pretty big one. That's supposed to fix some of the problems of the game because there are issues with that game. Uh, and from what I understand, the reason that the game had so many issues with the PSVR version is that the developer pawned off development to like a different studio, and they just
Oh,
didn't do a good enough job. So now the developer of the original game is coming back in and patching and patching and patching it to try to get it to the version that they made on PC.
yeah, yeah. This is definitely a really good port. And I like that you have to swing hard to get the effect of hitting something hard.
Yeah,
Um, but the only thing that throws me off is like I set it up for standing because I like to stand. So like when I'm in the boat, I'm fucking standing, but
yeah,
but the view is from sitting down. So it
yeah,
kind of fucks with me a little bit.
yeah.
But but I mean, when you think about it, you're not going to be sitting as much as you are standing.
True.
So yeah, I can't wait to play more of it. Like at first, I was kind of iffy about it just because of the look, like how it looks half-ass cartoony, almost like a 3D version of Telltale's Walking Dead.
Yeah, I got those vibes too. The Telltale kind of graphics, but it's a little bit
But
better than that, I would say.
yeah, and then another thing that throws me off is like the right uh, thumb button is crouch. So like I'll crouch, but I'm still standing,
Oh yeah,
which is weird. I feel like maybe I should just crouch to make it feel more realistic.
yeah.
But that game is really fucking good, dude. I can't wait to play more of it. I'm glad it was definitely worth the $40.
For sure. Yeah, not many
And then
VR games ask for that much, but it definitely seems like it's worth it. I heard the campaign is pretty long for a VR game too.
oh really? Yeah. I don't know. I just barely started, so um I got to a part where I could save. So I just kind of dashboarded it, and now I'm waiting to go back to play it.
Oh yeah,
But that's all I really played. Like I said, I did most of my day off or day or two off. I slept. So I really needed it. It was fucking great. And now I'm gonna probably stay up all night playing video games.
hell, might as well. Might as well.
Yeah. I mean, tomorrow I work till 5 in the morning, so I might as well stay up late and sleep in.
Oh yeah.
So, and then plus my stepsister had moved out, so like I'm kind of getting the house together. I moved into the master yesterday and got some of that stuff handled.
Cool.
So, yeah. And then I bought that fucking Overwatch Lego for $13, which was great.
Oh yeah, I saw that picture. It looks pretty badass, actually.
Dude, that one is cool. Like it's a whole like it's Roadhog and Junkrat and a motorcycle with a sidecar.
That's cool.
And then it goes on to like this like diorama almost of like it says Junkertown and it has a
Mm.
bunch of shit around it. So I'm gonna put it in my glass case that I have with all my other stuff.
Yeah, speaking of Lego, did you see that like weird ass fucking Mario Lego thing they got going on?
Yeah, I think that's meant to like actually be played with.
Yeah, like it has like electric pieces that can be used with it and shit like that. I don't know. It's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
I was looking at that like stormtrooper head on like a bus, like the stormtrooper bust on like a thing, like a stand. That looks
Mm,
pretty cool, but it's $80, man.
damn, Lego's expensive.
Yeah, that's why I jumped on that one. That Roadhog one's normally $50 and it's only like 360 pieces.
Gotcha.
And so I got it for 13. I almost bought all of them. And it's weird like I think I swindled Walmart cuz like on the app when you go and look at it on the app, it says $40, normally 50.
Hmm.
But then when you go down and you try to find it at a store, like I click on options for pickup,
Yeah.
it says $13.
So
So
they
I
might
just
have like
kept it on.
screwed up. Yeah.
Yeah, I kept it on that screen that says $13. And he was the dude at the cashier. He was like, "Yeah, can you go back so I can see if it says shipped and sold by Walmart?" But on that screen, it says it already. So I was like, "No, yeah, dude, it says it right here. Like, check it out." And he was like, "Okay," and just fucking, "Hey, let me get an override," and fucking boop boop boop, $13.
Well, I mean, that's their. I mean, maybe you did, maybe you didn't swindle them, but they do have that price match guarantee. So,
But see, if I clicked
yeah.
on that thing and went back to the screen before,
And it
it
would
says
have said
40
40.
bucks.
Nah.
So I wanted it to stay on that screen no matter what. So then he wouldn't be like, well, it says 40 on the other screen, dude.
Yeah.
So I hope, I don't know. I'm thinking about going back and buying a couple more. Fuck it. And then selling them on eBay and shit.
Yeah. Fuck. Make
Make,
make some
make 40
money.
bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even if I sold them for $30, I'd make $20.
Yeah.
But
Saw on eBay there's like people already selling their pre-orders for the Last of Us 2 PS4 Pro bundles. Like they're selling them
I
on
don't
eBay
know,
for like
man.
$700. It's like wow.
Why would you even buy that thing? It's so close to the end of the generation.
It
There's
is
no
kind of
point.
weird. It is kind of weird that they did that.
They should have just waited and re-released it like they did the PS4, but made a PS5 Last of Us.
Yeah, that would have been smart.
You
That
know,
would
it's
have
so close to the end of the fucking cycle. Like, why? What? It baffled me when it looks cool as shit, like with the little like fern and all the fucking like plants on the side.
I might buy the controller though, because that controller looks cool.
Now, can we use our old controllers on that new console?
I think they did confirm that already, that you can use PS4 controllers on the PS5.
I
Uh,
hope so.
I believe they did confirm that because it's like basically the same controller except for that fucking haptic feedback on it. You know. Uh,
Yeah,
so yeah, I would hope so since it's like not that different of a controller. Uh,
yeah,
but I guess we'll see. Because I already have two PS4 controllers. And if I buy that Last of Us one, that'll be three controllers.
yeah.
Uh, and yeah, I'd like to be able to use them on it. I mean, I know they did that with the PS3 to where as long as you have it hooked up, you can use a PS4 controller on the PS3, which is kind of weird.
That kind of sucks though. Like as long as you have it hooked up.
Yeah.
Hopefully they
Luckily,
don't do that.
yeah. Luckily, I have some long ass fucking charge cables. Uh, but yeah. Besides that, Mafia 3, I've been playing. Still been playing Predator, Hunting Grounds, and then I picked Persona 5 Royal up back for a little bit. It's just like this weird point in the game, and maybe I shouldn't have like rushed through this part that I'm at. Like, because there's like you do the palace, and then you have your downtime where you're like doing your social links and all, like building your relationships, something like that. But I rushed through that palace to where I have like fucking 19 days of just like fucking off before like the next big thing happens. And it's
So
like,
you just gotta kill time.
yeah, you just gotta like hang out with people and stuff like that. And it's like, man, like, I guess maybe I should like do a guide for for this part because it's like there's so many people to fucking hang out with. And it's like, I don't know if this part will be like, maybe I'll just fucking create a new save slot and be like, yo, like, if I fucked up on the social links, like, I'll go back to this save and like
Hmm.
figure it out again. But it's just like, yeah, now I just have fucking 19 days where I gotta like figure out who I should hang out with and what's the best like path to get out of this. And it's kind of like a little boring because I've already played the game once. And right now, this game
Yeah.
has changed about the same amount that Catherine Full Body changed. Where, yeah,
Yeah.
there's a new character and there's these little side stories with that new character, but it was still Catherine. It was still the same fucking game. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's how it feels. And it's like, I already played this game 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys aren't like gonna have like this big change in the story, I don't even really understand why this game got
It's a
re-released.
thing
Anyways. Yeah, like could have just been DLC to be honest with you.
because of
Yeah,
this.
yeah, for sure. Why charge $20 for a DLC when you can re-release the game for $60 pretty much?
That's what Overwatch 2 is, dude.
Yeah, good point. Good point. And who knows when that game's coming out? They never did like say a release date for that either.
Oh, by the way, did you see that fucking thing I posted in the group? They re-reviewed Overwatch on IGN.
Gave it a 10 out of
They
10.
got 10 out of 10, baby. Best fucking
Yeah,
shooter out.
I, I,
Fucking
I saw a
prove
lot.
my point.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people fucking
Oh
being
my
like,
god.
wait, what the fuck is this game doing getting a 10? And then they looked at the reviewer and saw that he's like the world's biggest Overwatch fan, and they're like, Well, of course he's gonna give the fucking game a 10. He's like the world's biggest Overwatch
I don't care, dude. It fucking got 10 out of 10. That's like me.
fan.
That's like me reviewing Overwatch again.
Mm-hmm. That's cool though. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, IGN's been a little fast and loose with their 10s here lately, man. This is like the third 10 this year, which is not normal for them. Usually they only give out like 110 a year, maybe.
Just saying that makes me want to fucking play that game.
Did you see? Have you seen any information about this game called Valorant? I guess there was like a stream today that they would like announce the
Yeah,
release
it's a
date,
fucking like
but it's only on PC.
Counter-Strike Overwatch.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of hubbub about it because they have some anti-cheating fucking thing on it.
Oof.
And it like fucks with your PC or something. I don't know.
Is it
But
that
people don't like it.
Denuvo that everybody hates?
No, it's something else, and you have to like if you disable it, you have to restart your computer or something. I don't know.
Mm.
I hear him talking about it on the Bombcast a lot, but I don't know. It's Counter-Strike, but with abilities. I mean,
kind of interesting, but it's only on PC. But I guess their
yeah,
big thing was they announced because they're on like closed beta right now,
yeah,
and they announced that the release date is in a couple of weeks, June 2nd.
and it's by Riot.
Yeah, right.
League of Legends is right.
Yeah. And it's like League of Legends characters too, right? Or like different characters.
Oh, I don't know. All I know is it's like a more of a what the fuck did I just say, dude?
Counter-Strike Overwatch.
Counter-Strike. It's more Counter-Strike than Overwatch.
So like way more tactical.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like it would float my boat. I've seen some like gameplay videos of it, and I don't know. It looks okay, but it looks more of like let's hide in a corner and fucking shoot you
Yeah.
type deal than like where Overwatch is, you know, let's go alt charge, get my alt up, use it. So and it's more squishy. Overwatch, I would say, is more of like a squishy shooter than Counter Strike is more like one shot, one death.
Yeah, for sure. Back when they had Global Offensive on the PS3, I used to play the fuck out of that. The Counter Strike. It was a pretty neat game, but you could tell like after a while that they ignored the PS3 version and they were all about just the PC version because they like stopped doing like good updates for it. Shit. But what was I gonna say? Oh, you know a game I need to fucking boot up my Xbox for that I'm interested in playing is that Gears Tactics. It looks pretty fucking cool, dude. Like that's on Xbox too, right? It's not just a PC Game Pass thing.
Yeah, no, it's on Game Pass, pretty sure.
Okay.
And then I seen that they have that Golf with Friends. And I want to download that.
All right. Yeah. Golf with what is that? Just a golf game, or is it like?
It's like miniature golf, dude.
Oh, okay. I might have to download.
It looks crazy. Like you can customize your golf ball with little things on it, and like they have like power ups. Like if you hit something, it makes your ball go farther. I don't know. It looks nuts. And it got good reviews. It got 9. I'm pretty sure on Steam it got a 9. So
that's cool.
And that it just came out on Game Pass. So
I got a headset.
It looks like a fun
that
game.
should work.
Yeah, dude, we gotta play some more, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe here once. Work is supposed to start like getting back to normal with my 3 days off. So I hope. At least I hope. I don't know.
Yeah.
This whole 5 days a week was only supposed to last 2 weeks, and here I am going on my third month. So
Making that money though, man.
yeah, it's nice, but like up to a certain extent,
Yeah.
I'm like
Sleep is
sacrificing a
nice
bunch.
too.
Huh?
I said sleep is also nice, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm sporting my new shirt, dude.
Oh wow, yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
That's me right now, dude. I'm
that's
fucking
perfect.
crying.
It's like, get on it. That's funny. Um,
Yeah.
that's cool. Shit. I kind of wish I would have looked up a game for 20 questions, man, because I'm not ready to end the podcast. Hold on. Maybe I'll look something up real quick.
Yeah. We might as well fucking say I'm probably gonna be going on like a break here after this one.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, until work gets back to normal. Uh, hopefully it won't be too long, you know. A couple weeks is what I was told.
Right.
Um, and then I might be going back to my old schedule, which is weekends off. So, uh, yeah, I'm just kind of waiting to see what's up with that. You know, I've been running to the ground. The kids being over all the time, and then working till 5 in the morning doesn't help.
Oh yeah.
So 5, 6 in the morning, coming home when the sun is going up, kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane. So yeah, you'll be taking a couple weeks off. I'll try, because sometimes it's just hard to get other people to come on. So if I can't
Yeah,
get other people to come on, then obviously if you don't see us in a few weeks, that's why. But I'll try to get Damien to come on. Maybe I can even get Devin to come on.
that'd be nice.
Yeah, especially if Devin like beats Control in the next week or two, then I'd like to have
Yeah,
him
you guys
on
can
to talk about
man.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, that game is so fucking good.
yeah.
June needs to hurry up.
Oh, that's when that DLC comes on Xbox.
Yes,
Shit.
I've been waiting for it.
And I wonder when the next DLC comes out.
The Alan Wake one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Uh,
Yes,
so
dude, you
yeah,
need to play Alan Wake. That's what you need to do, man.
yeah, I should. It's on Xbox. I just need to buy it. I just need to go ahead and buy it. It's probably not
You
even that
can,
expensive.
and if it is, I'll game share with you for however long you need to fucking beat it.
Right. I don't think it would. I mean, damn, that game has to be 10 years old. It can't be that expensive on Xbox. But I've been surprised
You,
before.
yes, you would be surprised. I caught it on sale for like $5.
That's cool. I caught it on sale on PC for like $1 because they were about to take it off the Steam page
Uh
because of
huh.
licensing issues with the music. So they're like, all right, we're dropping the price down to $1 so everybody can buy it before
Before it
the
expires.
yeah. But my PC
Hell
runs
yeah.
like ass, so I can't even really play it because like the game runs at like 15 frames per second on my PC.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good at all. But yeah, I did pick up a game. Also, with like if we do a break or whatever, I am thinking about doing a few things different. When we come back, like I've been kind of juggling with the idea of doing like one big topic a week and
Mhm.
kind of like just like drawing out some ideas for that, so we have like
Yeah.
ideas ahead of time on that, and obviously when there's like a big news thing happening, like obviously like whenever they finally show the PS5 or whatever,
Oh
we'll
yeah. I'll have
definitely
some
talk
opinions
about
on that.
that, shit like that. Uh, and Jeff Keighley has his whole Summer Games Fest thing that he's doing right now, where it seems like at least once a week he's doing like announcements on that.
Yeah, and then in July, Microsoft is supposed to show some stuff. So
Yeah, that'll be cool because that'll be like first party shit too, right?
first party stuff.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
the third party stream was kind of, eh,
and they know that shit was whack.
yeah,
They even said it like,
yeah.
"Oh, our bad."
Yeah, and
So,
it's like, oh, gameplay. Like half of the
and there
shit
was no
I
gameplay.
know, it was like no gameplay. I was like,
And
damn.
then there was the fucking HR Geiger dick wall. So
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, that was
that
kind
was
of
like the highlight.
yeah, that was kind of a shit show a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those games did look neat though. Like there was that one game called The Ascent, I think it was called. That was like
Is that the one
a
where it's a first person
shooter.
shooter?
No, it was like it started out looking like it was gonna be a first person shooter because like the way the graphics looked and like the cinematics, but then when they like showed the little bit of gameplay there was on that, it looked like a twin stick shooter, like
Oh,
something
okay.
like Dead Nation or something like that.
Oh, crazy.
Hmm.
I kind of skimmed through it on one of the sites. They just had like they just showed like they had it chopped up into individual things.
Yeah. And then they had Madden on there, which showed no gameplay. It's like, come on, you can't even show gameplay of Madden. It's a fucking
Yeah.
football game. We know what we're getting. Just show us how good it looks. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
shit. Uh, but yeah, and Jeff Keighley had that whole Unreal Engine 5 reveal, which he was like going ham on Twitter afterwards, like, "Oh, this is PS5 footage. This is what PS5 games are gonna look like." I remember the Unreal Engine 4 footage, like the tech demo they showed for that,
Hmm.
looking fucking incredible, and like 90% of games on PS4 don't look like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not.
It's just a tech demo.
Yeah, it's a fucking tech demo, dude. Like,
Relax.
yeah. Remember the fucking tech demo they showed for the fucking new Final Fantasy engine that they were using on Final Fantasy 15? Final Fantasy 15 does not look that fucking good. It's a
Yeah.
fucking tech demo. They always cheese it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Relax.
Mm-hmm. But I did pick up a game to do 20 questions if you want to do that real quick.
All right.
Sweet. I'm just going to pull up the page here and we can get started. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about here. All right. Go ahead.
Is this game on this generation? PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Switch.
It did have a remaster come out for this generation.
But what was it originally on?
Originally,
Oh wait, don't tell me.
okay,
So it wasn't originally on this.
no.
So okay,
But I
so
didn't want to fuck you up and say no definitively because it did have a remaster.
was it on 360, PS3, Wii
Yes.
U?
Well, not Wii
Okay.
U because nothing was on Wii U, but
Yeah. Okay, so 360. Is it an action game? Like shooting, third person action?
yes, that's 3.
Is it an exclusive?
No.
Okay, so it's on both. Third person action on both, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do you fire weapons in this game as the main protagonist? Is your
Yeah.
main thing
Yeah.
weapons?
Your main thing is weapons. Yes. That's 5.
Like shooty weapons?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
Okay.
that's a big pull in this game. Is
Um, is there a mechanic in the game where it's like a cover mechanic?
let me look real quick because I want to say no, but I don't want to lie to you. I mean, if there was, it wasn't memorable. Like you're usually going
Okay.
pretty fucking crazy. Like not really worrying about cover.
Third person action game, not worried about cover. Okay. Um, it okay, I'm trying to figure out who it's made by now.
Okay.
Uh Cover. Um was it was it late in the generation?
I would say no. Let me look at the year. When did the new generation start? That was like 2014, right? Or late 2013.
Fuck, I can't remember.
Uh, I'll just say the original release was 2009. So I wouldn't say
Oh,
that's
so
like kind of
okay.
mid generation, I guess.
My daughter was born. Okay, so what was I playing when my daughter was born? And it was on all the consoles except for Wii U.
Yeah, that generation. Yep.
Or the Wii. It was on the 360 PS3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Is destructibility a big thing in this game?
yes, most definitely.
Do you play as a character named Rico?
Is this character name? No,
Oh fuck. So it's not just cause.
that's 9.
Does it take place on Mars?
Yes.
I know it, dude. It's it's fucking because there's only 2 games that fucking took advantage of destructibility during that time frame, and it was Just Cause, Red Faction. Is it Red Faction?
Red Faction.
Gorilla.
There you go. Red
Hell yeah.
Faction Gorilla. Yeah.
I got it, dude.
Came out. Yeah. You got it in fucking 10 or 11 questions. I forget. Pretty fucking good, dude. Yeah, it came out in
Yeah.
2009. It was a really fucking interesting game. Yeah, you could
Yeah, that
fucking
game was
destroy
dope.
everything in that fucking game, dude. Like, there's a
Yes, I
huge
bought it
thing in that game.
and it had a remaster. Yeah, I bought it and then I was thinking like, "Oh, should I buy the remaster?" And I was like, I don't know."
Yeah, I haven't bought the remaster either. Just I don't know. It's just like one of those games that it was fun for its time, but I don't really know if it really warrants going back to.
You
I mean,
look
maybe if
back at
it's
it
really
like
on sale for like cheap. But
dude, that game was dope for its time.
yeah.
Like, just okay, you know what's crazy is that Red Faction 1 was a PS2 game,
Hmm.
and it was a first person game though.
Yeah.
That game was fucking sick, dude.
And that also
Like
had a
for
lot
its
of
time.
destructibility in it. Like you could like shoot through walls and tunnels
Yes.
down and all that crazy shit. Yeah.
I used to play that so much with my friend. We would play versus and you would start on like two forts and you would be over here and he would be over here with rocket launchers, dude. And we would be like destroying each other's shit with rocket launchers and
Yeah.
like, man, that was a good game.
Yeah, definitely. I'm interested in seeing if they bring back Red Faction. I know THQ Nordic. That's like one of the many, many, many games that they own now.
Yeah.
So I'm sure of the. I don't know. The last time I checked, they were like working on like 50 some odd games. That's got to be one of them. I'm
That's
sure.
crazy.
Yeah, THQ Nordic owns like everything now, so it is
Yeah.
pretty crazy. Uh, yeah,
I'm surprised I got
awesome.
that.
Yeah, dude, you got it quick too. That was awesome.
Yeah. The destructibility fucking threw me you know, once I found out that, then it was on. It
Yeah,
was
fucking
pretty
Just
easy.
Cause, man. Just Cause on. I had the. Was it the first one or the second one? Which one was on
Just Cause
PS2?
2 was on uh Just Cause 2 was on Xbox 360. Just Cause 1 was on Xbox and PS2.
Yeah, that game was like ginormous, dude. Yeah, that game's crazy. I haven't played like the newer ones. I know some of them are on Game Pass, like three or
My
four or something like that.
4 is
Yeah,
my kids, they gravitate. I'm like, hey, look, Just Cause 4 came out, and I
yeah,
have 3 and 4,
yeah.
and they gravitate towards 3. And I think it's because like I have the Iron Man style like suit thing
That's pretty
that
neat.
you get.
Yeah, that's
Like
pretty
it's not, it's like a wingsuit, but like you blast off like Iron Man.
Speaking of which, they did drop that Iron Man VR demo. I still gotta play that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
I want my son to play that.
oh yeah, he'll fucking be tripping on that, I'm sure, dude. He's gonna have a fucking
Oh,
ball.
fucking video him tape. I'm gonna video him fucking playing that, dude.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god.
fucking
Oh, Dad, I'm fucking Iron Man, bro.
yeah. That's
Yeah, dude, that guy's been playing the shit out of Far Cry Primal and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Like, that's all he plays. He's like, dude, Dad, I got this bear, bro. I got Beast Rider, bro. I can fucking ride this bear now. So sick. Like, where are you fucking getting this from, man?
yeah. Yeah, that's
Like, apparently all he does is watch YouTube videos about Far Cry
great.
Primal.
That's I still gotta play five. I've yet to play five still. I know I've
Yeah,
seen it on sale for pretty cheap a few times,
he,
but I
he's
don't
been
know.
playing 5, but ever since Primal, dude, like, I think it's just because the combat's real easy.
It's more
Like, he
melee
can,
focused, right?
yeah, and like, dude, he's dope at shooting bow and arrows. Like, I don't know why he doesn't like the other Far. I tried to get him to play the '80s one, dude, with
Oh,
Michael
Blood
Biehn.
Dragon. Yeah.
And he was like, Dad, what is this? I was like, dude, they got fucking like dinosaurs in this one, bro. Like laser shooting dinosaurs and shit.
Yeah.
And he did not like it. He was like, Dad, I want to play Primal. So I was like, all right.
Was that a
And I
moment
think
where
it's
you're
the
like,
shooting.
"You're not my son"? No, I'm just kidding.
No, no. I was just like, all right. Like you got what you like, and
Yeah,
I tried to show you something new, but it's not up your alley.
I guess I guess Blood Dragon is more for the the 80s and 90s babies, I suppose.
I think it's the guns, dude. It makes it hard for him to play.
Yeah.
Like the caveman shit, you just walk up and start beating someone's ass, dude.
That's true, yeah. I'll fucking literally club people to death. That is,
And then the animals help him.
yeah.
So like he has a fucking like saber tooth on his side, and he just goes and walks up, and the saber tooth does most of the work,
Hmm. Did you ever play New
unless it
Dawn?
dies.
You did play New Dawn, didn't you? Or no?
A little bit, a
Yeah.
little bit.
I
My
never fucked
son
with that
keeps
either.
he keeps bugging me, and I'm like, dude, that thing fucking overworks the PS4. I don't want it to die.
Which is
So
why I've been like overly thinking about getting a pro. I even like
yeah,
I even messaged my buddy. I was like, "Yo, you want to buy my PS4 for $200?" Like, so I
oh
could
get out of here, dude.
so I could upgrade to a pro. Because then I could literally like tell my like not be that guilty about buying a pro if I
Yeah,
made $200 on my PS4. You know what I mean? But like,
I'm just hoping my PS4 can limp until I get my fucking PS5. And then I'm gonna give my PS4 to the kids, and then my Xbox One X is gonna go to my son. Fucking spoiled, man.
yeah, fucking a.
A 7-year-old is gonna have a One X. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's crazy. I want a One X. Can I be a
I
no?
wish he. I wish I had that shit when I was little.
Yeah, for
I had
sure.
an Amiga and a Commodore and a SNES and a 64.
Yeah, I had a what? How old is he? Like 6, 7,
7.
7.
At 7, I just had an NES. Like,
I
I
think
think my
around
mom
that age.
barely bought me my NES.
Yeah, I had a NES, and then a little bit later, I had a Genesis. I kind of like. It was kind of weird because I, I had the NES, and then I had a PS1, and then I went back and got a Genesis, and like yeah, so it was like I didn't like
From a PS1?
from a PS1, and then well, I still had the PS1, but then I had a Genesis, and like
That's crazy.
yeah, like I would like have my parents take me to the pawn shop and buy fucking Genesis games. Like you could get like fucking five for like $10 or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like it was like fuck yeah, if I can get this many games instead of like begging them to buy me one game for $40, you know what I mean? Like I was like fuck it,
Yeah.
take me to that fucking pawn shop and I'll fucking buy fucking 5 games for $10 and at least one of them will be fucking good. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah. I had pretty much all the systems growing up because I played both sides. Like my parents were divorced, so I was like, "Hey, mom, get me the fucking Genesis. Hey, dad, I really want a Super Nintendo.
yeah,
For Christmas style."
yeah. Well, it was pretty cool because like even if I didn't have a system, like when I was growing up, I was like fairly like pretty much walking distance to like cousins' houses and shit, and they would have the other
Yeah.
systems. So it'd be like I'd have the Genesis. I don't think I ever personally had an N64, but my cousin had an N64, so I'd go over there all the time and play his N64,
Yeah.
and then like before I got my PS1, a different cousin had a PS1, and I would go over there. We just always did that, and then I think I was the first one to get the PS2, so then they came over and got, obviously were playing the PS2 with me all the time.
Yeah. I remember I went to this guy's house and he had the PS2, and I was like, "Dude, I need one of these."
Yeah.
So like through shady ass shit, I got a PS2 back in 2000 when they came out. I was like, bro, I fucking need one of these, and like I did some shady shit, and I got one.
my my cousin, like maybe a year or so after I got my PS2, he convinced his dad to get him the Gran Turismo A Spec PS2 bundle, which cost way too much. Like at the
Yeah,
time, like that was a $400 bundle, and I was like, I don't even understand
what
why.
the hell?
Yeah, I don't even understand why that cost $400, but it did. Uh, and it was literally the PS2, the game, maybe an extra controller,
Memory card.
and a memory card, uh, and that was it. And it was like, wow, I think you overspent a little bit there, buddy. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, he got that, and then we like even afterwards, it's like that's all we were playing was fucking Gran Turismo for a while.
Dude, I got the Game Genie for the fucking PS2 for Gran Turismo 2 because
Oh,
I was like, fuck this. I'm not gonna do no endurance races. Like,
yeah,
fuck
those
those
races are
things.
super long, dude. Like,
Yeah, 99 laps.
yeah, take you
I
like
remember
fucking
sitting there.
yeah. I remember that
It,
shit too. We would pause the game and then go outside and play, and leave the fucking
yeah,
game running, and then fucking come back. And
yeah. I was like, fuck that. Like, I'm not
yeah,
playing. I'm not playing that.
yeah. And then I played through fucking Metal Gear Solid 2 like 10,000 times on the PS2. Like
Yeah, I
literally.
actually, I actually borrowed it from a friend and never gave it back to him. Fuck you. I got your fucking Metal Gear and then I sold it, bitch.
I probably owned that game like 4 different times, 4 or 5 different times. I got it on the Vita, the PS2, the PS3. I
Oh
have
yeah,
it.
I got it on my Xbox One right now.
Yeah. Oh, I got it on the Xbox One as well. I forgot about
Yeah,
that. I did buy it
the
on. Yeah, and when I went to play it, it was bugged as shit, dude. Like, well,
oh
it
really?
wasn't bugged as shit, but like when I went to play it, I got to the point where you're defusing the bombs, and the coolant wouldn't spray no matter what I did.
Oh, that sucks.
So it's like, oh, I can't defuse the bombs, so I can't continue the game. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that sucks. You
you
keep
gotta
dying.
do that. Yeah, exactly. It was just so weird. I don't know. Maybe they fixed that, or maybe it was just a bug save, and I have to like restart
I
it
think
all
that's
over
what it
again.
was. Because I played through it on the HD remakes.
Yeah, yeah, I got it too.
I used to play through it every year, but I've been sloppy and I haven't been doing it.
Yeah, I mean, it starts to get rougher and rougher to get back to those old Metal Gear games. Like, especially if you don't play them every year, it's like, oh fuck, like modern games have gone so far since
Yeah,
two
I
came.
don't know. I can't play I can't play Snake Eater, but I can play 2 like it's nothing.
Yeah, and even like Metal Gear Solid 1, I used to play every year, but now it's like those fucking torture sections murder my thumb, and I almost can't do it anymore because it's like so bad. You know, when you have to fucking
Yeah,
hit square as fast as you fucking can. You know,
yeah,
it's like I can't do that shit no more. Like as a kid, yeah, I fucking hit the fuck out of that button, but it's like, man, that fucking murders your thumb, dude.
yeah.
uh, so it's like now, looking back at like the GameCube version of the game where that part of the game is like way easier, it's like I'll fucking take that any day of the fucking week, dude. Like,
Yes, I was looking into buying a GameCube recently
yeah,
for Twin Snakes, but Twin Snakes is kind of expensive, so
Twin Snakes,
that's on the back burner.
yeah, Twin Snakes. Like I saw
It's like $100.
it's $100. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a really like, and I'm like now. I wish I would have fucking kept the copy. Whenever I got rid of my GameCube, because it's like, fuck, dude, I bought that shit at like a pawn shop for like $12, and now this game
Yes.
is fucking $100. It's like,
Yeah.
damn, dude. But it's almost worth the fucking $100 in a way, dude. Because it's fucking Metal Gear, dude.
Yeah. Almost.
Like, I wish they would just release it on the Switch. Like, just the same
That'd be
game.
nice.
Like, I don't need it remastered. Just fucking throw it on the Switch. Like, come on, guys. But Konami's fucking douchebags, so they probably have some sort of ownership on that shit. I don't know.
But
All right, we can go ahead and end this. It's good chatting. We didn't have no
yeah.
technical difficulties this time, so that was awesome.
No, and I'm fucking wide awake. Like this has
Yeah.
been a normal ass podcast for once.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah. And if you guys like this, like it, share with your friends.
Yeah, please.
Subscribe. I've also been like tinkering with the idea of maybe changing the name of the show, because that is hurting our discoverability. Like,
Mm-hmm.
drinking games is such a
Yeah.
normal term that, like, when you type it in search, like there's like 100 different things before you find our podcast. Uh, so that might be something that I think about doing during this break, if we even have a break. I might be back next week with somebody else, but even
I'm gonna
during
be
that
taking a
time,
break.
I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be thinking up ideas of like the big topics and shit like that, and yeah, I might be thinking about new names for the
Cool.
podcast as well, so we can try to get a little bit easy, a little bit,
Defined.
yeah, define, yeah, for sure. Uh, and yeah, other than that, cheers, guys. Take it easy.